special episode. We're not going to give you guys any tips or tricks about your life and what you can do to do better.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. We're talking about us.
In a relationship that may need help to
make a baby.
It's not the fun way. Instead, it's in a petri dish.
All right, just as long as you're not on it.
I just am working on something very important. I'll stay off my phone, but I'm working on something
Okay.
very important.
All right. Welcome back to Stronger Together.
In a new location.
Yes. It looks the same though, but it's a new location because all of your shit is everywhere.
Still cool though. We are in a new location, so
Yeah.
just so you know, we moved. One Source Branding and Media. We bounced.
Skedaddled, goodaloo.
Hopped on over here.
Where's that?
Hopped on over to Lake Mary.
Yeah.
This is our new setup. This is the new spot. With that being said, welcome.
Today we're doing a special edition.
Before,
Don't forget
subscribe.
to subscribe.
The guys
okay.
that get on to us if we don't holler out to subscribe, you know?
Yes.
Gotta make sure you tell peoples to subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
One Source Branding and Media. And check out all the other series ahead.
Because they're good too.
Tech Talk, Creative Cuts.
Women in the War Room. Fashion Forward. He kind of dipped out on us, but maybe we'll bring him back.
We're gonna try to bring him back.
We'll
Yeah,
bring him,
hey.
maybe a cameo. Where have you been, bud?
You know what though? I can take that over.
Oh my god, this is not about you.
I'll take
this
fashion.
is a series about the both of us. But today we're doing a special episode. We're not going to give you guys any tips or tricks about your life and what you can do to do better.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. We're
because-
talking about us.
But it's about the
Okay.
technologies and the things that we have available
Yeah.
nowadays that probably, I mean, I don't know how new it is, but I assume 30 years ago.
We couldn't do this. 30 years
No.
ago.
And
No.
if we did, I'm sure it was probably 10 times the price, but now it's pretty cool because they have a lot of things like state
Well, you have to
funding
tell them what we're talking
programs.
about
I'm
first.
building the anticipation. But they have state support, you know, especially in the state of Florida. They really encourage this, and there's funding out there for it. So, it, you know, they work out payment plans with you. They make it affordable and a good experience to help those in a relationship that may need help to
Make a baby.
It's not the fun way. Instead, it's in a petri dish.
But it's okay. We're still going to get a real human.
He already dropped his
We're still going to get a real human. It's just going to be the not so natural
Yeah,
way.
instead of whipping it up in the bedroom, you whip it up in the lab. You know?
That was good.
And then boom, you got a baby.
Anyways,
Fun fact.
well,
Can I
tell
just
me.
say one thing?
Yeah.
Very shocking to me, because I didn't know this. But during the IVF process, as you know, there's different reasons why you may have to have it. And so our situation, we're very fortunate because we're not dealing with issues
Infertility.
of being infertility. It's just
The swimmers are not making it to where they need to go.
due to a previous procedure that I had. And we had the reversal surgery, but what blew my mind is you can actually pay these people extra money and you can choose the sex of your baby.
Yes, you can.
You can be like, I want a boy or I want a girl. You pay them extra money and they'll actually make sure that that's what you get. Is that not absolutely freaking mind-blowing?
It's kind of weird that it's capable of being done that way. But at the end of the day, it's kind of cool.
I think it's
I don't want to manipulate it that much. So we're not gonna really go that route per se. We're gonna find out, but after they put it in there. So basically what we're doing in the stage that we're at, we've been on all of our supplements, we've got all of our tests done, we're extremely fertile, eggs out the wazoo. So now we're ready for Ryan's final surgery.
another surgery.
We're gonna go in there, we're gonna take those suckers out, and we're gonna freeze them. Cryo freeze them, stash them later. Then we begin.
After that, do they put them in a sauna?
So they freeze them.
Unfreeze them?
Freeze them. They don't go in a. Oh, they don't go in a sauna.
How do they
Then
thaw them out?
we then will begin the IVF version for my side, which is going to be the injections and going and constantly getting blood work done. So I'm very thankful that they're kind of close because I do have to go like multiple times in 1 week when kind of in this process. Then after that, then basically they put everything in the embryo, and then at that time, then they can do the test to find out the embryo has Down syndrome, if it can affect me in any way, shape, or form in a negative way, and then at that time the sex of the baby. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split the envelopes in half. They're gonna give us one envelope sealed for the genetic testing of Down syndrome, and then they'll give us another envelope with the sex of the baby. Then we'll open that envelope after it's already in me, so we can't decide. Because I don't wanna like manipulate it too much, you know? I really want a boy, but I wanna know after, where I can't turn back, you know?
But the danger in that is, what if you get a girl?
Then we get a girl.
And you don't get a boy?
That's fine, I like both. Will life be a little bit harder with a girl? Most definitely.
But what's really cool about this is we now have these options available. And here's where I've learned a lesson in life. Maybe you're out there and you're dealing with and trying to have a baby and you haven't, and maybe you haven't got tested to find out why you're not getting pregnant or why you're not having a baby. But what's really cool is a lot of times we write things off.
Can afford it.
Yeah, I always think about the sauna story, right? I always tell people that. I always was like, one day when I'm rich, I'm gonna have a sauna in the house. But I never actually investigated what it costs to get a sauna. COVID happened and the country went on lockdown. Decided to look up a sauna. Well, lo and behold, the sauna was like $1,200, and then they broke it down into payments like $50 a month. You pay almost that in a gym membership, and it made it possible for us to get a sauna. But saying all that to say that, you know, just take the steps, because when you get out there and you check into this stuff, you know, and even for us, we don't have insurance, right? So that's another thing that typically will stop you from looking into things. You're like, oh my God, I don't have insurance. And you don't even understand the possibilities of these stuff. All of these places will completely work with you as self-pay. And not only do they work with you, like obviously you have to pay out of pocket, but it's not crazy expensive. Meaning, you know, if you have insurance, you pay a high amount out of your paycheck every week or every 2 weeks just to have insurance coverage. You know, so when you kind of balance it out and you're not paying that every month, when you have to pay for blood work, it's not an amount that is just overwhelming that you can't work with. And then we found out too that there's a lot of programs in the state of Florida just by doing a little bit of research, but they want us to continue to have kids. That's actually a fear that, you know, Elon Musk said he thinks is the biggest threat is not producing more kids. So I think maybe that drives the factor, but like the state of Florida has a lot of programs out there, and you know, they'll finance this stuff for you and work out payment plans to make it possible.
Yep. So we're very excited, and if all goes well, which our success rate is told to be very, very high, we could have a baby in here by October. So that's scary, but very cool. I think I started asking Ryan to have babies, I don't know, the first year of us dating. Do you remember that?
The first year?
Was
Girl,
it sooner?
it was like a week after we met, you were like moving in, and as you were moving in, you were like, so about this baby thing.
Oh man.
Nah.
To be young again.
No, but
seriously, I've been talking about it for a really freaking long time. And so we tried naturally for 2 years, and it's just kind of cool that it's coming.
And you're never too old to have a baby, I guess.
No,
Now it's
I'm turning
society.
32 this year. Ryan's 40.
Golly,
I felt terrible.
Throw that out there.
I felt this.
I've done all the math in my head, okay? It's like, listen, if we have a baby by next year, I'll be 41, which means by the time the baby's 20, I'll just be like, what, 61?
Yeah, it will be.
So I'll still be a young parent, you know?
Plus, women are having babies, you know, older and older into the years. But
Robert De Niro is having a baby.
how old is he?
Robert De Niro?
Yeah, he's old. Ask your phone that you never.
How old is Robert De Niro?
79.
Yeah, and he just found out that his girl's pregnant. So, you know, it's very common.
Oh my God. I
Yeah.
don't want to wait that long.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But moral of this story is, A, we wanted to share our journey.
Yeah.
Because we are going to document it.
Yes.
Right? We
Very
are
heavily.
documenting it. And so where you'll find a lot of that content at is on the personal channel. Obviously, this is our company channel. So, you know, we don't want to overfill our office content with our personal journey. But you can check out Ryan McNutt. And we drop a weekly vlog there every Wednesday. And we are documenting this whole process. So if you go check the past 2 episodes, I believe it has some
a lot about it.
Content of us going to the doctor and doing our blood work. And now that we're really getting the ball rolling, we'll keep everybody posted and share the journey. So maybe it can encourage you, maybe it can educate you.
Yep.
Or maybe you just find it entertaining. I don't know.
Are we entertaining?
I don't know.
Are we funny? I'm funny.
Well, because you have me, but you know, anyway. With that being
That being
said,
said, we're gonna keep it short and sweet today.
yeah, and then maybe we'll continue, you know, I know again,
Little updates.
Yeah, our purpose of our personal show here is to share advice and tips and what we're learning. But we wanted to just share our personal journey and where we're at for this particular episode. Next episode, we'll get back to some tips and stuff, and we'll sprinkle in a little personal
Because
update.
we're gonna have to figure out who does what, you know? That's gonna be comical in itself. Because this one right here doesn't change dirty diapers.
What I'm really excited about is babies like toys, and I like toys.
Wait, you don't want to address the fact that I just told the world that you don't change dirty diapers.
Pee diapers. I'll change a pee diaper.
Like even the ex-wife, which I have a very amazing, loving relationship with, she's like pre-warned me, like, you do remember that Ryan doesn't change dirty diapers. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be comical. It's gonna be funny. You have 9 months to learn how to change a poopy diaper.
And you're not going to be able to tell me no when I want to buy
Toys.
toys.
I
or
know,
Funko
I've
Pops.
admitted that because you're gonna blame it on the baby, and I'm gonna have a soft spot, and then we're just
I
gonna
already-
have a plethora of toys. as if we don't already.
I already got it mapped out in my head. I'll be like, hey,
tactic.
baby
We're gonna
wants
have to
this.
Wrap this up.
And then when she says no, I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, you said all this time you wanted to have a baby so that you could spoil it. Now you're gonna tell this baby that he can't get this comic, that he can't get this toy. Look at that thing right there. You're gonna tell it no
this
after
is where we close it. We close it.
After you said
close it. No more. No mas. Justifications for everything. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining again, Stronger Together. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.